Hello, 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 and welcome to Karloc does Biffacraft. Today we're going to have a look down at the bottom of my base. Right, so let's pop down to the bottom of my base. Okay, from here you can now see, well, all the way down to bedrock down there. And here we have my slime farms. Oh, and a little slime or a big slime down the bottom. So basically here we have a 5-chunk slime farm here. Then we have 1, 2, 3 more chunks just there. And over here we have another chunk. And guess what? Over here we have yet another slime chunk. So still all the chunks are working, but still much more decoration to do around the edge of this area, which, as it turns out, is a massive task. Hey, hello Slimy. Right, so this is basically opened up over all the slime chunks and the vast majority of my base. Over here we have a villager sorter system to sort some villagers out. So let's pop down to the very bottom. And here we are, still a bit of a mess, lots of chests lying around. Hello slime, and a bunch of slimes. And a little pool running around the edge. So this is where the beacons are in the centre of my base. I'm running straight up from here. Obviously one of them interfering with the slime chunk a bit. So basically all the slimes get taken by water all the way over here. Slime grinding himself against the cactus to give me the slimes. And so the original 5 chunks move the slimes against these cactus here. Then the other 5 chunks move them all the way over here. Oh, and that one's busy swimming against the water. So the slimes are all collected here and here through a bunch of hoppers. Up an elevator and into these chests here. So there we have some slimes. These are just where I've been storing them while I block them up. So plenty of slimes. So it's not really the most efficient slime farm. Could be improved by attracting the slimes to certain directions, and with golems and such like to make them move off the platforms quicker, because no doubt I lose a few that despawn here before they make their way through all the water channels. But as I get an excessive amount, it's not really an issue. So yes, that's basically what a 10 chunk slime farm looks like. Then around the edge I have this, my little paddling pool. So the edge of all these floors eventually will all be opened up like this. So from any floor you can just jump off to get down to the bottom quickly. And then ladders around the place to be able to get out or not if you haven't got any ender pearls on you. So down here we can actually go and look at some of these water channels. As you see here, some of the water channels go underneath some of the platforms to take the slimes around to the edge. Where they all meet cactus and their death. So yeah, it's very simple. Still need to glass off this a little bit, because since 1.9 they bounce a lot more than they used to, and they bounce off each other. So we do get a few that bounce out and escape and try and kill you over here. But eventually it'll all be glassed off here to stop them. So we can still left that in, must remove that at some point. Just a way to run over to the slime chunks if we want to have a play around. And we can jump in and go and play with the slimes if we want. And just in case you fall in, there is actually an emergency escape hatch here. Oh, and another chest of junk lying around. So if we go all the way up these stairs, to this huge glass floor. This is where we can see a nice view of them. The floor up here was originally clear glass, but I changed it for black glass here because I think it looks smarter and you can see through better. And here I've actually finished my wall design all the way from the bottom up to this level. I think it goes all the way to this corner, it doesn't go far around the corner I believe. Yeah, so these walls have taken a lot longer than I thought they would. I should have guessed really. And there's still quite a bit of digging out to do to get this as neat as I want it. Hello villagers, I can hear you. So here is just a village sorter to sort through the villages. I have been having a problem where a couple drop into the same place. I need to come up with a different design to stop that happening. Most of these have been sort of sorted. And then when you don't want them anymore, there's a gate underneath them, and you just press the button like so, and they will just drop down into a water stream and be drifted off down that way to find their villager retirement home, which I think they have a lovely time at. When you have a villager that you no longer want, like this one here, you just press the button and off he goes to the retirement home. Don't want this one either. Happy retirement! So we are now in the Nether Hub, Grand Furcar Station, and from here you can access the Cave of Cake Villager Retirement Home. So it's time now to visit the Cave of Cake Villager Retirement Home, see if any villagers are settling into their nice new home. So here we are at the Cave of Cake. Oh, here we are at the Cave of Cake. Oh, gotta love lag and elastic portals. Hey, and there's a new retiree arriving. Let's run behind here, and they will no longer track me. And as you can see, one of the local residents has already gone over to make friends with the new retiree. And another visitor. So as you can see, they're all playing happily. Should be no trouble here, queuing up for cake at the sides because they're all nice like that. And lots of hugs for the retiree. And just cake. How could villagers be any happier, I wonder? So that is the cave, or this is the Cave of Cake and the new villager retirement home, which I think they'll all be very happy in. Whoa, elastic portals. So I think that's about it for today, and I'll say goodbye for this episode and catch you next time. Goodbye.